everyone. Alrighty, we're picking back up. Speaking of a blind spot, the recording that stopped, took a little pause break really quick, but it is followed up by the law of attraction. And something that you won't realize also is the law of energy. That's the intriguing part. Then another one we won't recognize is the law of polarity, which is nothing but energy also, in the dark. Then the law of compensation is in reverse. The law of divine oneness, no, pardon me, it's up in reverse. The law of oneness, then the law of gender, the law of cause and effect, the law of compensation, and the law of rhythm, the law of vibration, the law of relativity, and the law of action is last. Last by who? The law of relativity. Well, how you gonna act on something is based off the law of relativity for sure. I can feel that energy, yeah, for sure. I was actually gonna title something that, because that's how I felt. Like certain things you don't need to react on. It came out. It's the law of relativity. It's the last two too. And your focus, the law of vibration, is with the law of relativity. You only acting on what matters. That's good to know, and it's based off the law of placement for sure. Now we can see what zodiac is supporting this energy. We got the law of placement for the universal law, and we got the first house in astrology and the second house in astrology, complemented by the ninth house. And the 12th house is up top again. Today is important. Very important day. And I can tell because I've been thriving all day since the time I woke up, honestly. I normally do, but I think of how to explain this energy. When it's go time, it's just go time. Like, movement. That's an intriguing energy for me too, just because. People say everything is in your hands and you, like, for me, I know spirit has the will. I move when spirit move. That's the intriguing part. It's an intriguing energy just with me saying what I'm saying, because yesterday I was walking, where did I go yesterday? What did I do? I don't remember. I was going to do something. And on my way walking, I almost fell. And I was like, God damn it, Jesus, I almost fell. And I started chuckling because I caught myself, and it's just like, in situations like that, I always call on Jesus, because it's like, I know I am following steps. Why you didn't let me know, like, there was like a, but it's like, you're good that you fall. That's the intriguing part. And I started chuckling within myself when I thought about it, because like, I didn't fall, but it's just like, God damn it, Jesus, I almost fell. Well, I didn't know. God damn it, Jesus. Pisces is family. That's the law of placement, family. You circling each other. No matter where you go, I'll be there. It's just family. The law of placement is family, for sure. It landed right on placement, too. It's a balance. It's balanced. It's light and dark. A new start. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. I'm reading this in a different form, intriguingly. Your values is headed to a new start. It's coming through the air. It's inner light. It's a first responder. It's obvious. It's two perspectives, but it's balanced. This energy always drives me crazy. Just because it's like two people saying the same thing, but they think they're saying something totally different. It's balanced, and it's light and it's dark. This is like literally, I did use the expression earlier. I was even translating. This is my second time translating. Honestly, just decided to pull from the energy cards, but it's like two people on two sides of the moon. But when they come together, like they come to the center point, they don't think they're talking to the same source, or they don't think each other could have each other answers. It's like we're saying the same thing. And they're going, me too. It's followed up by me. And it's solid. It's followed. I'm solid in this bitch. I said it's followed up by me. Two perspectives. Taurus solid. Earth is solid. From two perspectives. It's balanced. It's literally balanced. That's an intriguing energy. It's like the Rome God energy. That's the intriguing part. Even how I use the moon as an expression. The Rome God, there's two heads on one body. That one body would be the doggone moon concept, and the two heads would be the two individuals who saying the same thing, but they don't think they're connected to the same body. It's balanced. That's an intriguing energy to get the other person to understand. That's an intriguing energy. Doesn't make me think of the energy of, it's like a dog chasing his tail. It's connected to you. It's you. It's an intriguing energy. And it's in the dark too. The balance is in the dark. Maybe this ain't come together. If I say something, this is dark. You might not see that yet. You might not see that balance yet to notice that. But it is. Let's hop over to the message. What need to know, Spirit? But then there's balance in the dark. In the family base, law of placement. And something else you wouldn't have known. These keep blending where you just won't notice it until you cut the TV on, cut the radio on. You actually talk to that person. You actually take the time to listen. Which that was the last translation too. You have to have the spirit to want to receive, to listen. Or you will miss it. The only obstacles in your path are those you create. The only obstacles in your path are those you create. That's just what I mean. And that's what you should be able to send out. The only obstacle in your path are those you create. Do not envy those who seem to be naturally gifted. It is often a curse. And up under that is, there is no cutting corners with excellence. There's no cutting corners with excellence. This journey, I feel like something I would very definitely talk and make it. That's something I say a lot sometimes. Like, I don't know why I don't just get a smooth journey, like a smooth sail. Like, that's where I get the most intense lessons. I'm thankful for them, but you know, like, he give his strongest warriors, you know, the most difficult task. That's me. For extra short. And there's no cutting shorts with excellence. There's no cutting corners with excellence. You have to go through it so you can be a master in it. Which that makes me think of something that I expressed sometime last year, I believe, as into there's no greater mastery than of oneself. If you can master yourself, then the only obstacle in your way, the only obstacle in your path are those you create. How many came out? 3? We learn and grow as our expectations are tested in the real world. It's just what I mean. It's just what I mean too. Why is my journey not so smooth? Even how I said, like, I almost fell yesterday. I'm just like, God damn it, Jesus, like, heads up, you know? You didn't fall, I wouldn't let you fail. If I knew you was gonna fall, I would have gave you a heads up. You good. And that's the aspect of following the steps. Already there. I'm actually with you. Why would I let you fall? That's an intriguing energy, because this is the way I'm expressing this is like left brain, right brain. If you're distracted, I'm not distracted. That's an intriguing, beautiful energy. It's always balanced out. We learn and we grow as our expectations are tested in the real world. And that's in the family base too. I endured time today. Very intense, beautiful lessons coming through for sure. Not easy ones, but beautiful. I endured time today. You got to deal with something. Endurance is coming through for you, for sure. Endurance. I see why the message came to us too. I think it was the start of my day, honestly. Keep your mind calm. Staticky energy must be coming through, and don't get distracted with staticky energy. This is a really important aspect that I felt even myself today. And definitely with the cards that are coming out so far, I endured time today. You welcoming it like it's okay. Then we got to get this example again. Even how I almost fell. You endured it. You got through it. You're welcoming whatever's coming. Because you're good. And this one came out recently. This is the first one I think it came out. To know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. Oh, this is the same one. To know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. Oh, and that's a solid energy too. That's a solid one right there. Let's go with solid. Self, what do you want to do with your life? Read for people. I'm good. I can heal people, but reading for them, giving them map pieces. Yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. It's just timing when it comes to that. Even though I just naturally do it, honestly, I just do it. But for me, it's like I'm my own school through spirit. That's the intriguing part. This is something, that's an intriguing energy. Even the school base, because like school can't teach this metaphorically. You have to trust in the universe on this aspect. You naturally come equipped. Like I'm a natural equipped person to do this. It's just, how can I express that energy? That's an intriguing energy, because I've always been tapped in, always know what time it is. It's just, the people I grew up with didn't like that concept and wanted me to suppress that energy. And that had carried on for a long time, where it's like I have to rebuild like my confidence to just fully trust what spirit is saying, other than knowing the truth. But what I know the truth about would say it's totally untrue. That's the intriguing part that I'm still working on. I feel like I've gotten better. It's just, I can't wait to, even with the law of placement, this is a family base. My family had me suppress a lot, honestly. That's an intriguing thing about adults, or just guardians. I should say guardians. Definitely of younger people. They lied to them and they confused them a lot. And a lot of times they steer them in the wrong direction because they lied to them. That'd be the intriguing part. They think they're protecting them, but they're really harming them in the long run by not being honest with them. It's too early for you to know this, or I don't know. For me, I'm trying to think, what are my main issues? For me, I don't really remember, but that's just things that I hear people say. As into, you're too young to talk about certain things. But it's like, if they are even sparked in their mind of it, it is time. You just ain't ready, but it's time. That's the intriguing part. They it's like they know the younger people come equipped, you know. But then some, that's the energy that always drives me crazy. Cause they treat younger people like an adults, like they go to a whole 9 to 5, like 5 days of the week. Oh, they got Saturday and Sunday also, yeah. 5 days a week, they have to get up for 9 to 5, come home, probably do chores, homework. Like they got a whole 9 to 5. They got fucking other priorities to do afterwards. You know, it's just like that's a whole adult life. That's a whole adult life within itself. On top of expectations that might be just extra. Chores and shit, you know, like that's an adult life. Because for me, honestly, I'm the type of person who was just like, my child ain't cleaning nothing. Definitely when adults want to be like, this is my home, keep your home clean then. I'm going to learn how to keep my home clean when I get a home because you keep your home clean. You setting expectations for what it should be like for me. Now I'm keeping your house clean. This is my house because I'm cleaning it. You know, that's just how I was. I never was a disrespectful person, but that concept always made my mind do like circles. Just like, keep your house clean then. Why you want me to clean your house and you telling me this is your house? This don't make sense. My mind just drifted. That's just, I'm pretty sure a lot of kids feel that way. Because adults literally, once again, that's that energy of treating them like an adult but reminding them that they're a child. That's just an example. I can't hide myself. And here it goes. Here it goes. I have to zoom in a little closer because you have to see the angle that this is on. It's circling. It's going to connect right on over. Just like the moon. This is half. The other half, where is it at? You can't hide it. It's going to reflect in some form of a way. That's the intriguing word. That's probably what's being taught for sure. And this card came out again. Did I shuffle? Do not envy those who seem to be naturally gifted. It is often a curse. That's the second time I cut that card. You will get the most objective feedback on your performance. You will get the most objective feedback on your performance. And it's going with, we learn and we grow as our expectations are tested in the real world. Be strong and firm. That's me. I'm just like, my mind is spinning. I'm very firm in that. That's definitely my values. Because I finished even saying it like, yeah, my child not cleaning the home. Like, you already go to school. You know, come on, have to do homework and stuff. That's a lot. That's enough right there. Your chores is your homework. You know, like, what are you cleaning for? The house, you're taking over my job. I'm supposed to be the one cleaning. But I know different people that teach different structures, different ways, you know. If you want something, you got to work for it. I get up and go to school every day. That's me working for it. I do my homework. I prioritize doing my homework so, you know, I can get what I want in life. You know, that's the intriguing part. Some adults don't understand that part. So they were never able to be fully authentic, I believe. Always having to please somebody else. That's an intriguing energy. Be strong and firm. The only obstacle in your path are those you create. That's an intriguing energy. Does this feel like a slow down energy? It's an intriguing energy. It is a family, but it's a law of placement. I understand this energy just for myself. You say you can't hide, I couldn't hide myself. My other half, probably the same way as me in a different form, or what I would create, or something of that nature, or my partner maybe. Or I wouldn't say even career, but I gotta think. Give me a minute. This is an intense energy. All younger people don't have somebody who will help support them. That's me, giving myself an example. My younger years, I spent a lot of my time raising my siblings while my mom went to work. That's why I always ask the question, what is a childhood? I feel like I was always treated like an adult, but reminded that I'm a child. Like, I'm taking care of your kids while you go to damn work. Like, which made me miss out on a lot of school and just learning and things like that because I was more focused in that area than in school. That's what I'm getting at when it comes to that. I don't know what to say on this energy other than it's tense, honestly. This energy kind of caught me off guard, honestly. Law of placement, family base. So literally be the way I'm feeling this energy, you literally could be circling. Even how I say you're saying the same thing, like a younger person could be telling their parent this, and the parent ain't understanding it, even though they're saying the same thing. Like the parent values is the same as the child, but it's like they don't think it's the same, or vice versa. They're literally circling each other. That's an intriguing energy. It's like, I have your best wishes, but you're not seeing in that form of a way. That's intriguing. I want a couple more cards. I'm going to pull, get some clarity for the message. The highlight within the message. Let me get the highlight within the message for some clarity. The only obstacle in your path are those you create. Be strong and firm. I endure time. We learn and we grow as our expectations are tested in the real world. You will get the most objective feedback on your performance. To know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. With me reading this however many times I just read it, it really made me think of my son, honestly. He'd be going to a new school soon. He'd be in high school. And he was already saying that he was so nervous because the school was so big. I think he said it's like, was it like 2,000 or something like that people in the school? There's a lot of people in the school. I want to say 5,000. It's a lot of people. He's going to a big school. He had to like eat lunch with like 500 people. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's a super big school. But the first thing I thought, I was like, oh my God, you're going to make a lot of friends. I think that'd be so great. But he was just so nervous just because the school was so big. And I feel like this is something I would probably say to him. You would get the most objective feedback on your performance. And it's something about the friend aspect that seemed to be so important with this. Who up under there? That's Gemini. But it's balanced. I endure time today. Give me a couple more messages and then I'm going to get over to the highlights. Do some clarity for this. So they caught me off guard. This message is a little tense. Do I actually have any highlights that I would even want to talk about? I don't think I really did. Just want to dive in and see what was going on within the energy. Honestly, what alignment looking like. Seek a kind approach. That's probably the problem. Not sure if forgot or just felt had to move on like it was a dream. Not sure if forgot or if just felt had to move on like it was a dream. That's something you gotta sense out too. Intriguing. Very intriguing. So I don't know what that's about at all, but it's definitely going with senses. Alright, let's get some clarity really quick. Dun 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 dun. Can you clarify? Can you clarify? Yes, I can. No problem. It flipped up quickly, too. Yes, I can. No problem. Hold up. Let me move this a little bit. There we go. I'm just going to pull the cards and I'm going to do it. So I got the Nine of Wands. And let's go with the teaching energy, too. How about that? Very intriguing. The only obstacle in your path are those you create is going with the Eight of Cups. Actually, that's funny because I just mentioned, I was just thinking as to, do I have any highlights today? Anything I want to touch on? I actually went to Job and Family Services yesterday. And as I was getting my paperwork scanned, I was talking to the guy. And he was telling me, you know, his family wanted him to have a baby and things like that. But he wasn't ready because he's like, I ain't even found the person, you know, and I want the person to want to have a baby with me, you know, and things like that. And I was like, oh my God, like I was like amazed because I don't normally hear guys say things like that, you know. And that's normally something I speak about. Don't yoke with an unbeliever. Like this person got to want the same exact thing, you know. And that's what I said. But on top of that, I forgot that I had scanned my paper saying that I had a miscarriage recently. And I'm pretty sure he's seen it. And I gave him my paper. He gave me one of these back clipped on it. And it's so funny because I just recently bought these as I made my new cards too. So I thought that was so intriguing, honestly. It let me know spirit was surely present, honestly. But this Eight of Pentacles is, it's supposed to be balanced. This energy should be balanced. The only obstacle in your path, the only obstacle in your path are those you create. It should be a smooth sail, either way. Then the King of Cups came out. This should be firm. This making me think out of God. Actually, I actually just kind of translated this energy as to, how did the father interact with the mother? How did the father interact with the mother? And how did the mother respond to the father's treatment? It's one of those energies for sure. That's an intriguing energy, just because if you did seem, it's just an example, an expression, an example expression, as to don't yoke with an unbeliever. Or the child had this, it's like a, what that's called, a shared parenting or something like that. Let me give that example. Where the mother might think this way, the child think this, not the child, the father thinks that way. Oh, that's why it's intense energy. It seems like it's two different perspectives, but it's balanced. But it may be confused right now because it's not all together. You literally could be in the dark, just like how I showed up in all black today. You could literally be blind to it, like how I give an expression where you share something with music on there, like on social media sometime, and certain songs get blocked in certain territories. It's happening, it's legit, it's just you're not seeing it because it's not going through. You may not be speaking or seeing each other. That's an intense energy, honestly. See, empowerment over here. But empowerment came out last time too. Oh, my cards. King of Cups. Be strong and firm. Oh, that's another energy too. These two are flipped up. These are flipped up. I forgot what I said, but there's something like a roam. Is that both of them? It is. The King of Pentacles. The manifestations. Let me get that out the book. Oh, this is a lot of cups. This is a lot of cups. These are cups on cups. Hello, love place, but these are cups. These are all cups. Except for the Nine of Wands, which is a manifestation. Like abracadabra. Like a pencil writing it down when they speak of manifesting it. And then that's funny because the ninth house is facing the phone. Or like a TV. Or it could literally be coming out of a book. Definitely what the way I expressed it as to like abracadabra. It's the wand. Very intriguing energy. But these are all cups. The Eight of Cups, the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. These are all cups. We learn and we grow as our expectations are tested in the real world. Seek a kind approach. You will get the most objective feedback on your performance. It's going with the Page of Cups. This could be a startup or something. Just feel like job training. Let me go to the book really quick. I want to go to King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. 71. King of Swords. Caught my attention. What are you talking about? That's justice. Justice. It's forgot what I was looking for. Pardon me. Jeez, I give myself chuckles. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. There go the Queen. There you go. Success, security, and material mastery. Ooh. King of Pentacles, success, security, and material. Material, what's going on with my words today, Jesus? Ay, ay, ay. Material mastery. Success, security, and material mastery. The King of Pentacles represents leadership and financial security. He is wise and successful, having built a stable life by building a stable life through hard work, determination. It is time to focus on activating lasting success and sharing your wealth responsibly. I like that. I like that. In reverse. Could you be in reverse? Greed. Focus on material wealth. Greed? I don't know what the word means. Greed? What do greed mean? Material wealth. Reverse King of Pentacles suggesting financial gain. Focus all on money. To know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. Overly concentrated with status or wealth. Very intriguing energy. I'm just looking through to see if anything that's standing out. But in the reverse, it's just overly concentrated with status or wealth. It is time to release your priorities and lead with integrity. That could be part of this energy too. You could probably be in reverse. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. I think that goes right back to the energy. That energy, very intriguing. How did the father interact with the mother, and how did the mother respond to the father? The energy is so important. Very, very important. I want to see where we at on this path really quick. No, this is upright. This is me. Give myself chuckles. This is me. It's solid. On a different energy, that one is definitely in reverse. It's a lot of energy. It's probably, I don't know how many energies pulling through, honestly. So I guess you just have to pick and choose where are you at with this King of Pentacles. One is stable, successful, security, leadership and financial security. He is wise and successful, having built a stable in life through hard work, and determined. I probably should have my reading glasses on. It's probably one of the damn problems. His words so damn small. Build a stable life through hard work and determination. That's an intriguing energy. Just because it's almost this feels like a contradictory energy. That's probably the two perspectives that is connected with it. As into, should you be focused on work, or literally should you be focused on school? Or just how I use the kid example, as into chores, or not explaining home activities or school. It's two different perspectives, but it's balanced. Because on the reverse King of Pentacles, this is your manifestation, and you have to work hard. It's the king. But in the reverse, that's all you focused on. You're not focused on nothing else. And it's saying release that aspect. You have to focus on other aspects. They can be focused on work, but your whole home falling apart, or I don't know. It's just, I feel like the energy is contradictory. Because it seems like something you're supposed to be doing, but other things need your attention. But that's the intriguing part. What energy that Jesus? I went right back to more cups. These are all cups. These are structures. All structures. It's a lot go. That's why it's a lot of structures. There's a lot of cups out. Even when I just randomly flipped through the book, I went to cups. Cups. It's all about the cups. Law of placement, family. And I endure time. That goes right back with that King of Pentacles energy. Something you worked really hard in. It's solid, but it seems like something that you work really hard in, you might need to put it to the side and focus in a different area. That's the intriguing part. That's part that got me. But don't blame the messenger, because I'm even over here just like, huh? It feels like a contradictory. What weekday is important on this journey? Today is a Thursday. We're on a Thursday at the moment. Is today complimenting today? I feel like that wanted to come out, but I didn't. Saturday and Tuesday. And Monday over here. Saturday is the highlight day, which is a turn. And Tuesday is going to be important. And guess what's going on with the Page of Cups? And seek a kind approach. I'm just coming right back. This almost feeling like deja vu to me, honestly. Oh, I have highlight messages too. I've been I saved the messages in here that I needed. A couple of days ago, or maybe last week. But something that was important. This was, I think I received it like the day I realized that I had a miscarriage. I was flipping through the channels, and it was a word on, like a gospel message. One of the pastors was speaking the word, and something he said stood out to me so much, even within that situation, honestly. And this was it. It was changing your season and your method. And that's been an aspect that I've been recognizing happening intriguingly. It goes, that's the thing about mastery too. Changing your season and your method. Because it's like if you used to go in one way, you're going to go a different way. You're used to using these tools, you're not using those tools no more, but you know all the tools, you're just not using those tools. If that makes sense. Even how just yesterday, honestly, I was using the weather concept, and I had put it in the form where it's going to be cold, because I was getting rid of my stuff. I was going to talk to my renters people, and I expected for that energy to be a cold energy, but it wasn't. Even the weather got warmer. That was the intriguing part. It wasn't the cold aspect. The season literally changed in the method. And clarity I got before I even realized that. That's an energy of expecting the worst, but it's not the worst energy. That's what it turned out to be. But on my way out to handle that, I seen the fire truck, and the fire truck was a rescue concept. And it caught my attention like, oh my God. It made me think about the other day as to, I just seen the fire truck, and they said help was on the way. And when I noticed it, it was a fire truck. But this exact day when I seen it, it was said rescue, like literally on the fire truck, it was a rescue truck. I was like, how amazing. Okay. Then I want to say in the ambulance too, but it was just the whole fire truck concept. Like literally a rescue is coming. And that was double time that I received it in. So like, that's so great. Honestly. And that's the energy. Changing your season and your method. Which that happened to me just the other day too when I was translating. And I went back and I watched it, and I understood a little bit more. That's the intriguing part. When it came to the compass aspect, I wasn't supposed to be using the compass. The aspect was numbers like the clock, which I actually got clarity in a different form yesterday when I went to Job and Family Services. And I sat this way, and I was all by myself within the section I was on. Then on the other side, like the chairs was facing this way, like chairs I was sitting there was facing this way, and then there was some other chairs facing this way. And there was a good amount of people on that side, and they were honestly 400 people. And it made me think literally about the clock. I said, what I'm saying, as into me, I would have been 12 and 6, and then the other people, like this way, like across, like west and east, and I would have been, I'm using compass again. I'm so used to using compass. Sometimes it ain't not using compass at the moment, using the clock. I would be 12 and 6, which is senses in the dark, and then 3 and 9 would be communication, teaching. And that energy stood out to me so much, like how that can literally be two perspectives of the same aspect. It's literally teaching, communication, but your senses is sensing it out. And how two people won't recognize that it's the same aspect. Because they're like, I'm trying to give an example. For me, because I think of telepathy or communication, for 9 and 3, it's like the same to me. It's kind of hard to separate it, but within that moment, that's how I felt. And this energy is making me feel that same way when it comes to two perspectives. But luckily me, I'm solid. I'm solid in it. But literally, that's what came to me. Like, you're using numbers, not the compass. If you're always so used to going to the compass, it's not the compass. I can't remember what I was talking about. What was I saying? I don't know. I might talk about the moon or something like that. Oh, which that aspect is important. Because after I got done recording, I looked out the window and I was going to take a picture of it, but I was like, I'm just going to enjoy the moment. The moon was right in front of me. And that's right again with that clock form. It's a clock form. And would it been all the way over to the left part during that time? I want to say, if I'm using my time now, like, what's that, 3? It would have been 3. It would have been communication, and this side would be 9. I feel like I need to look at a clock. Look at a clock. 12, 6, 9, and 3. Okay. It's just this angle I'm facing at the moment. It's just, that's an important message. But literally, as I said, when I looked at the window, it was right in front of me, which is literally the census. And that's how I was normally recognizing the moon as to, it's right in front of me. But the last couple of days, it's like it's getting farther and farther over. But it stayed out like it was dark time when I've normally been recognizing. And then it got lighter in the day, and the moon was still out. And it was really still directly in front of me. I thought that was so cool. Like, I was enjoying it. I kept checking out the window like, is he still there? But that's an important message, and that's a lesson that I'm actually in right now, honestly. And this is messages that I received like earlier this last week or something like that. I don't really remember, but I thought it was important to mention. Definitely when there's a lot of turns happening, like it's either been another turn coming right back up, going through a lesson again. On Tuesday, it's gonna come back up. Did I record on Tuesday? I think I did record on Tuesday. How funny is that? My last translation I did on Tuesday. But after I got done recording, I still was going. Spirit had a lot to say. I just didn't want my video to be too long, and I really was done. But Spirit still was going. I want to get into the energy of got the club going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the corner, she choosing. Like, and I wasn't, it was complimenting. Oh, I gotta fix my foot because it's hurting that way, but this energy literally was complimented in the form of, do you choose yourself or literally your values? And that energy was speaking of going to a different structure to get your enter, which was the energy asking to, might get your song played on the radio station because I slay. Your people might not understand it, but if you go to another source, they are able to help you in a type of a form. And Spirit got a very just lovely personality, would translate that in the form as to, got the club going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the corner, she choosing. But that could literally be your situation. But the way it was coming through in a different form was literally you choosing yourself or your values. Because yourself may not believe, and when I say self, it could be your family structure, may not be spiritual, but your values is spirituality, where you have to go to a different structure to bloom. And these are cups. These are all cups. You're going to somebody else's structure, probably. And that's the Tuesday energy, too. It's going right next to Tuesday. And Saturday over here with be strong and firm. Stand 10 toes down. Anchored. That's intriguing energy, because that seemed like that energy. That's like, I was even saying this to Spirit, because this, I'm saying what I'm saying, that I wasn't recording. As into, something I shared on my YouTube page. And it was a Queen Latifah song that I got inspired by as to, you gotta let them know you ain't no hoe or no bitch. And the whole aspect is just like, I actually got inspired by my son also too, because he was letting me know what's been going on in the world. Like, I didn't know a whole president got kidnapped and stuff and was being held hostage and things like that. I didn't know that. But that energy made me feel like that. Like, somebody must have thought, I'm gonna show you I'm not no hoe. I would just go and kidnap you. Like, I would just like, it's that type of an energy, because that's what's going on in the world. Or clearly, for a situation like me, honestly, it's been driving me crazy. Definitely with this reevaluating my past people coming back. It feel like a lot of, I don't know if I want to say lust, or I don't know how to explain this energy. It drives me crazy though. I don't know how to figure out how to explain that energy. It's a cartoon, and it's about volcanoes, and it sings a song in there as to, they long to be close to you like I am. It's something about it that reminds me of it, like a longing to be with you. But for me, it come off like a lustful energy, and it drives me crazy, honestly. Um, There's so much to talk about this energy. Let me see. I feel like Ahusa. Or maybe lustful is a good energy. Just, I don't know how to explain it. Be firm and strong. Let them know you ain't no bitch or no hoe. This is an important message, and I feel like one of those energies, because it's just like, you gotta ask people why they're dealing with you sometime, honestly. But, because that might be a category. Maybe they think you're a hoe, and it's like, I ain't no motherfucking hoe for it is, which means it's like, I get it in when I feel like it, but I'm not no hoe for sure. I can add a couple more stripes to me, but I'm okay. Honestly. Or in a different aspect, like, somebody that they can literally like hold me, like, you just gonna let them hold you like that, like talk shit to you like that? Like, nah. Either I'm gonna be the bigger person in it, or I'm a discipline, which that still make me the bigger person. But I feel like I forgot what I was getting at when it came to that energy. Be strong and firm. This is making me think about what I shared recently. I can't remember what made me think about that. I'm trying to think of a way to express how my reevaluating my past energy has gone, honestly. So let me get back to the topic another time. But Saturday is all about be strong and firm for sure. With a turn, with something that's coming right back. It's a lesson for sure, coming right back. Be strong and firm. It's probably a new start energy. The cups, the page of cups. That's why I say you're definitely going to a different structure for sure. And in that aspect, when you go to this different structure, I feel like I'm telling you what they're going to tell you. That's funny. We learn and we grow as our expectations are tested in the real world. I feel like some star energy. Like always on the spotlight and things. People always watching you and observing you. Seeing how you moving. Expectations. Do you really believe in what you speak on? Things like that. That's what that new structure about. You're gonna learn that, and I feel like that's what they're gonna tell you. Whew, Jesus. Is there anything else? I want to get a couple more messages. Family. A lot going on within structures, honestly. I feel like they got me all over the place, like. Jeez. It's that balance in the dark. Those are the two cards too. That's the two energies we dealing with. Libra and Cancer energy. And that is air. Ruling planet is the moon and ruling planet is Venus. And it's water and air. As above, so below. It's saying the same thing. That's a prime good example too. How some people think it's not the same. As above and so below. It's like, go look at the water. Go look at the water like a pond or something. I bet you see like the sky reflecting in the pond. Or like what's above you reflecting in the pond. Then the sky aspect. How is the sky reflecting down here? Use your zodiac. You have to follow the stars or the weather. There's so many ways above give examples. Could literally be like an angel, honestly, for him. Which that's a new lesson that I just learned. I was like, mind explosion, honestly. Learning the whole angel concept. That's the intriguing part. Only thing that ever floats is things that go in outer space. That floats like an angel. When I see that's like, oh my God, that makes so much doggone sense. What? Nothing else floats. We can't float. I still just am just like, oh my God, that is amazing. Because that's where my guides was telling me they were at. I was like, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. That makes sense. He said angels be floating in the sky and flying. Stop rushing and embrace. This came out too recently. I feel like I've caught myself doing that too. Honestly, even with my words, sometimes not projecting all the way out because my mind is just. I've been waiting to record. I know I was gonna record today, honestly, and I already had headed up as to keep my mind. That's why. Keep my mind calm. This energy got me like teaching. A live moment. I live it out. I get heads up, but I still live it out. It's like, just like a person who will come to me for a reading, they get to looking for all the signs and, you know, maybe changing the things they should have changed. Like, I didn't know I was going to need to be confident. I just showed up to do it, you know. Whatever comes through it, it is what it is. But it makes sense now. Honestly. This energy got me like, definitely this energy of saying the same thing. Or needing to literally go your own path, follow your own purpose, what you came here for. You can't be a people pleaser even though you're supposed to be. You will be. But in a way where it compliments. You will thrive. And this card again, this is the third time I've seen this card. Do not envy those who seem to be Do not envy those who seem to be naturally gifted. It is often a curse. This is the third time I've seen it, so this must be important. This is the third time I've seen it. Do not sell your soul, okay? I'm going to say it in that form of a way. If you just want to go and hop over to a different structure because, you know, they might get your song played on the radio. The contract ain't what you think it is. which I can actually understand that energy. I can actually understand that energy, which I'm actually dealing with an energy like that right now, honestly. Thinking about getting out of a contract, but learning that that's an intriguing energy, honestly. Because definitely for me, like in reality form, seriously, I've been prepping for her energy for so long. That even when it stopped, it didn't stop because it was already prepping. That's an intriguing part of this energy. But in a different form, breaking the least aspect. How can I explain that? This is new. This is new to me, honestly. Something I've been thinking about within my own life and signing the contract, or the contract may not have been what you thought it was, making me think of myself at the moment. Um, and even how I have to explain that because just how my last recording I was saying I went and I pretty much reevaluated my past when I went back to jobs looking for a job. And one said that we're slow paced right now. Um, and the other one said my job history ain't so good. It'd be hard for me. Like, well, it won't be hard. Job history ain't so good, so I had to see who would accept me. That goes right back to my contract. Those go hand in hand. That was the thought. And then Wednesday over it, Hello Monday was the same aspect. You break a lease or something, get evicted. People don't accept you so easily. But it's like my job aspect literally is good. Like I'm legit in what I do. Like this, I'm good at this. So it was just even intriguing hearing that my job history ain't so good because like my track record is great. I'm solid. Mine's always legit for sure, for extra sure. But and that even goes just back what I'm getting at to it being prepped already. It didn't even say the will is done already. That's an intriguing energy, honestly. Which I don't think I'm probably not going to break it. Honestly, if I do, it's just that the will is done. But I don't think I am. Um, I don't know how much I to speak on that at the moment, just because it's a new lesson I'm in. Um, it just reminded me of marriage, honestly. When I first experienced it, it's a new lesson to me. It felt like marriage, like wanting to get a divorce, and it's like it's not so simple. It's a process, honestly. But she was just like, you have to carry it for 8 years with you. And I'm just like, 8 years? It's not that bad. But it's just like, is it worth it when I only got 7 more months left on my contract? Like, it's making me really think like, yeah, it might be a daunting time. It might be a sacrifice of just a continue the way that I was just because I was doing it because I needed to fix my credit and things like that. And it's like, some people say you forget the journey or purpose or things like that. I feel like one of those energies is like breaking it. It's like doing that. It's destroying it. But it's just like, it's hard to save money at the same time. I'm putting out so much. It's actually so funny. This is another highlight. I feel like I'm just telling you guys my whole life story, but it is what it is. I know I'm the only person who just be like going through life, and life just be like, I give you the most intense lessons, don't I? I give you the most intense lessons, don't I? So that's why I just don't mind it. Cause like, I know mine is out there going through intense lessons too, for sure, for extra sure. And if you just not, you just like hearing about people who likes to be intense, well, hello. Donate. What they call that? Give me a GoFund me, okay? GoFund me, okay? I'm serious. I wouldn't mind. I'd be so thankful, you know. Definitely with concern like that. You can do your part and do that. But seriously, I feel about to say something. I kind of totally forgot what I was about to say. Giving myself a little quick commercial break. Giving myself a quick commercial break. Stop rushing. Embrace. I endure time. Can't remember what I was about to say. I was just sharing my whole life with you guys. This, I always do. It's just, I feel it within this energy to express it, honestly. I can't remember, maybe even think about it either. I'd rather wrap it up. One more message. People can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. People can only meet you as deeply as they met themselves. And it's followed up by perspective. Perspective. I gotta think that was perfect. I know that to be perfect just because I did a good amount of work on perspective today, which I started an Instagram page, and I titled it Perspective 11111, 5 ones. And it's literally individual people, just like trees, calling on different perspectives. And this is how I sit there and said, you know, you ain't going there, but you just like hearing people's like situations like that, you know. Perspective I have, you can give me a GoFund. So that's why I think that is so funny, of a clarity for sure. But even how I was saying, I'm expressing, so I know I'm not the only one who goes these difficult lessons or lessons that seem intense. People only can meet you as deeply as they met themselves. They don't understand. They ain't never been through nothing like that. Which I'm actually experiencing this lesson now, and it's actually better. It's better now because I've met themselves where I have been at. So that's the part that makes it so beautiful, honestly. And it has been good. It's been great, honestly. It's just, that's an important energy. That can even be part of this lesson that's coming right on back on a Tuesday. Sometimes people have to go through lessons. It's that maze energy. You at a certain part of the maze, but somebody else way back there. They only can meet you as far as they've met themselves. And for a person like me, even on the maze aspect, definitely for myself, because I'm a person who have to do a lot of healing, even how I spoke about my younger years, of knowing things where I should be following along on the maze. If I had the appropriate support, I would say, but I don't believe in timing and being protected, and because of timing, I do believe in that. But literally, it's something that I've been thinking about lately as to, it gotta be so great to be spiritual and grow up with spiritual people. The way you can thrive. When you are spiritual and you're not amongst other spiritual people, I have no example to give within that. It's just, it feels like a tug of war with yourself. When it shouldn't be. You should just father in a maze. I feel like I'm one of them people. An example I'm about to give as to, I operate like frequencies. Like even how I'm doing a reading just overall. Reading for somebody else, I might have to go down or maybe really, really high up energy where it's not like just literally a maze. I think it's a different metaphor it would be, but I always think of steps when it comes to these frequencies. I'm not just always on one frequency. That's an intriguing part of energy, honestly. But I think that's it for now. Have a great day.